flag.
You see, I saw that, but I didn't want to put anyone on the on the spot.
Right, but the other thing is I would imagine Conquidorf would have a Maryland flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Maryland.
Yeah.
So
Nothing's making sense.
a
right
lot of questions are arising. But here we go with two
now. Okay, so
South Carolina players.
yeah, I don't know either of these people, unfortunately.
Yeah. We got Mante.
Mante, I like that.
That wasn't an option, so I was off. Mante and Lapancake. Do I know Lapancake?
A lander pit? What does that mean?
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that's a new character.
I was like,
Oh, we love Fire Emblem characters. So we'll see what happens here. I'm excited to jump into this set.
see, when I heard lander pit, I was thinking of like, remember Drevis back in Smash Bros. Was like banana based or
Banana based or fundy based?
Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong.
I was like, oh, a lander based.
Are you a flying based or a lander based pit?
Yeah.
You know. Here we got a lander pit.
Yeah, and going for the Roy, probably the most viable out of all the Fire Emblem characters. Probably, like, the only character that could like kind of come close to that would probably be Lucina.
I'm thinking so hard about the Fire Emblem characters right now to just like prove you wrong, but
Yeah.
Roy's really good.
Yeah, Roy's really good.
Are we missing one? Who's like a broken Fire Emblem character? Whoa, I like this.
Well, the problem is Roy, but doesn't kill and can't recover.
Yeah, except he can kill. Jab F smash, bro.
Well, when I say doesn't kill, I mean like doesn't kill you at 40.
Oh, yeah. No, I like Roy a lot. I think Roy might be the best Fire Emblem character.
And we also have very strong Lucina reps with people like Leon from France, Mr. E, who had a great big house performance.
Absolutely. And there's a new one on the rise in Nox. Nox here in South Carolina. Been playing Lucina. Yeah, South Carolina loves the Fire Emblem characters, so not a surprise here. Ooh, Jair.
Mante,
There.
very strong lead right now. And I don't know how they end up on small battlefield first. I'm sure it's not a bad stage for Pit, but against Roy, it's like,
I don't know. I mean, I could see how, you know, they go PS2, small battlefield, and then you're here. You know, like that's like a pretty normal occurrence. Me, they say no to stadium. We're not going to small battlefield.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Crom killed there, so that's the difference. But,
man, oh, those Jairs out of shield from characters like Pit is so cool. Because the move is fast, it's not particularly strong, but it knocks up the opponent and gets you back into the damage state. Where otherwise you wouldn't have out shield options, right? Because Pit out shield, not a real character.
it's not terrible. His nair's not too bad. It's not too bad. People complain a little bit too much about Pit. He's got some stuff in there.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think that side B is the answer. I think the side B is one of his weaker aspects. I mean, his sword is a sword still, maybe not the longest one, but
Yeah.
you know, you can treat it as such. He has 100 jumps you can use in conjunction with that dare. His down B is a pause button, which we are supposed to have turned off. You know, there's a lot of options here that Pit has. Oh, Mante with a 3-star, convincingly so.
Did he do the run it back motion with his hands there?
I
I hope not.
As the winner.
That bothers me. Like, when I used to play Smash and people would be like, they would win on stage and say run it back. I'm like, dude,
It's not your choice.
at least ban first, and then I can
I know.
decide. Like,
Yeah.
give me like,
If we're like game 4 and we've gone to the same stage,
Right.
there's some precedent there, you know. But at least shoot off some bans, or at least just look at me blankly, and then I'll be like, please ban.
like don't get ready,
But,
don't
yeah.
like press A right away.
You know, putting the idea in my head that I want to go back there is a little much. But we are not going back. We're going to stadium. Not a surprising option here. You know, you saw the opening combo. It was gorgeous. You got like a landing, sour up there and the jab, hit for another 100 damage. And then from there, the whole tone was set, and you couldn't get them off you. Now, we're going to be on a little bit of a bigger stage. Hopefully, there'll be some breathing room, and we'll be able to see some more gameplay.
Yeah, that was my objection to the small battlefield pick like right away, just because the platforms are lower, so you're able to get those conversions to platforms quicker.
Right.
Whereas here, you actually need to get a proper full hop, a proper advantage situation. With small battlefield, you're able to kind of finesse short hops and get those jabs and play upwards.
Yeah, I think most of Pitt's platform play is you know, just works here on PS2. Anyways, whereas Roy, it's gonna be a little different here. Oh, I was expecting to see like with that arrows to some ledge trapping. I think we're gonna have to, you're gonna have to do something more nuanced than just, please let this option of covering be the one you picked.
Yeah, I like the adaptation there from Mante, choosing to go for the way forward tilt there rather than committing to the
Those
wall.
arrows were pretty. Those arrows were
Good
pretty.
stuff from Lapancake. Yeah, pit arrows, like, even if you don't play pit, like, that's what you try to go for in the arrow.
Right, yeah.
They're so
totally.
cool.
Yeah, they feel good to hit, right? You're driving the arrow. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a lot more edge guards coming out here. But you keep getting Roy to the ledge, and Pit has these tools to hit edge guards, right? Or ledge traps. So, if you can make him scared to even grab the ledge as well, you're going to be getting a lot more out of your edge guard situations.
Well, there's that pause button. Good stuff.
Out there, nothing mattered, They would say, oh yeah, hit under or above it. No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't quite work. I did see, actually, last game, something did happen. The sword swung through it, but that's a rare occurrence.
That's well.
And so, that side B is not, it's not the option you think it is.
Oh, we're gonna have a little
We get
something. That's
another
it.
one?
Good stuff.
Wow, that's another stock gone to just some arrows.
I was thinking about like what pit players that Lapancake could have been watching to like get VOD notes, like ideas to add to his own gameplay. And the only one I think of was when Ben played pit.
Ben did play quite a bit of pit.
And like he beat good players. Like he beat Zai at the one of our was that one of our pre-locals for I think it was the Patchwork pre-local.
Patchwork pre-local?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was still playing pit, but if he was,
I think he
that
beat
is
Zai
the
with
case.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you got a deep blue. Zachary has been
That's
playing
true.
kind of recently. He's definitely been playing pit, so there's something there. Oh yeah, press pause. Dude, he just gets to act. They always say, oh, just wait. I don't want to wait. You just press pause. Like,
Yeah,
I need to get a stock for that.
This stage pick has been doing wonders for Lapancake right now. He has so much space to control how Mante has to approach, and then Pit also thrives from reset situations with down tilt and air moves like that. And so having the space to like actually like maneuver around.
Oh, I like that edge guard.
Good stuff.
Gorgeous edge guard there from Lapancake and Mante going not down, but it's 1-1. With how convincing that game 1 was.
Yeah, that was a 3-stock, and then now we're going to. That was a 2-stock just now.
Yeah,
but
handy 2-stock. You got 2 of those arrow edge guards. They didn't come too early. I mean, he got it at like 90%, so he didn't cheese a stock or anything like that. But pretty early kills for Pit. Pit's not. He's gonna be killing you. At least to like another 30 before he's gonna find that up smash.
unless you have
maybe
those
a
tech
bear.
chases with like down tilt on top.
Right. Again, or you find that bear ledge trap situation, but we haven't really been seeing much of this ledge trapping, so, oh, here we go, we're opening for Lapancake.
Yeah, both trading blows right now. Oh, missed the tech chase though. Yeah, missing the tech chase with the down tilt. I like the attack though. Hopefully, Lapancake can get more of those.
I love Roy neutral man. It's so funny.
It's so smart.
Especially just like uncharged, he puts his whole heart into that slam, but there's nothing.
Remember early Ultimate when people were like still thought Roy was like Smash 4 Roy as far as like we don't really know how good he is, and people were like, oh yeah, Roy won, that's crazy, he's so hype, so cool. And he just killed you at 40 and it's like, oh.
No,
That was definitely a game.
The biggest thing for me is I didn't really play Smash 4 too much, so I don't have too much history there, but I do know that Roy has always been kind of relevant in Ultimate, and I think he's maybe the least relevant he's ever been is right now.
Yeah, and even then, Cola just got top 8 at
he's back.
Yeah.
Right, so maybe not right now, but
I don't know what you mean. Like those time periods during his break.
Hopefully the valley's behind us. I love Roy. Look at that stock. Another one to Roy right there. He's elegant. A lot of the Fire Emblem characters are at least enjoyable to watch, right?
Definitely.
Even if, maybe you don't like fighting Roy for one reason.
Ooh.
And there's that side.
I don't know if that was meant to kill him.
Well, I've been saying how like, oh, that side B is like, it's not the pick. I think if you never pick side B, you'd be better off, right? I mean, you like stuff picking approach with the side B.
Yeah.
You could just catch it with one smash, right? And it's probably better in every way. Not as laggy. Somehow smash attack's not your laggiest option, right? Isn't that silly? But
Yeah, pit up fast, very fast, really strong.
right, super snappy. You can do it out of shield. That side B is just not quite it. But you know, this game evened out, and then we're seeing. Ooh. Okay, I actually like going for the platform play, especially if you knew that it was going to be a tough situation. But on the other hand,
Call the double jump.
you know, we've seen you get these arrow edge guards. Why not just back throw and go for some arrows? You know. Maybe
Good stuff, Wayne.
Yeah, he was ready.
Yeah, right now Lapancake still keeping it very competitive.
Absolutely.
Doesn't have the lead that he had game one, but I think that can be attributed just to like the lack of kill conversions on the stage, which we haven't seen in general, but also lack of edge guards.
Ooh. I like that a lot, but it just didn't quite connect to the way we needed it to find that stop. And now at 76.
That's the name of Pit. That's the story of Pit right there.
Yeah.
They don't quite connect how they need to.
And you know, that's so scary. You're at 90 in the corner in a tech situation. Because, you know, if you roll out or neutral get up, you got a side B or literally anything. And if you tech in and he reads it, he's still going to kill you with that switch.
Oh, good up here. Not just that. Fourth throw.
Ooh, that fourth throw switch.
Yeah, it's actually a really good kill throw. And the other day, I think it was Goose Fancy, not MD, was talking about like top tiers in Ultimate and like certain characters like they're like, oh, Mante gets that.
Nice jab back air.
Yeah,
Mante going up 2-1.
Yeah, they're talking about characters who are strong in the game but aren't like super like duper like Pikachu, like Steve, Kazuya, that kind of stuff. And Roy's in that category is like very strong character. Definitely not like that super upper echelon like Steve Kazuya.
Right.
And that's probably what Ultimate is meant to be as far as like character design and like.
Right, you're thinking like a Roy. If Roy is your strongest character, you got an interesting game on your hand. Or maybe not the strongest character, but if he's that, you know, top 5 range that you're looking at, you know, that's something interesting.
Yeah, because Roy, very strong strengths, very defined weaknesses. I just saw Lapancake with his recovery.
Right. That being said, Roy's recovery can be deceptively good. I mean, these arrow edge guards actually, Roy doesn't have armor if he upbeats in the air.
Right, yeah.
So if you upbeat into the arrow without jumping, now you have this, you know, he has to shoot another arrow.
Exactly.
And if he doesn't shoot another arrow, you can just jump upbeat. It's, you know, something we saw shining at Slummet with the Frostbite versus Poison Health. Poison Health kept giving him with the upbeat because he kept jump upbeating and then get thundered off the stage. You save that jump, Roy's recovery becomes almost good, I would say. You know, it's not a bad recovery.
Yeah, it's tough because he has very good air drift, so he's able to get to those spots,
Right.
assuming he's like uninterrupted. But he has to recover at that arch.
He does.
So if he has to jump to get to that point, that's what the issue is.
Right.
If he's trying to avoid a move that like might just kill him outright, like let's say like a Elf Thunder from Robin or something, then he has to double jump or air dodge, or if he has to air dodge, he has to double jump.
Absolutely, and that was a gorgeous way to take that stock. Of course, ending with the jab bear. Just looks so smooth.
Yeah, these nair trades are not working out for the Pancake, but I'm not really sure what else Pit has besides the arrows forcing out air dodges in the games. Ooh, interesting dare trade, not quite panning out though.
Oh, that jab was just, you know, point blank. I'm surprised it wasn't the sweet spot, but oh, see, look, he upbeat into the arrow, as I said. Hopefully he's not hearing me. Across the building, as I said.
I don't know, he's kind of leaning forward right now. You might not get hurt, like.
Yeah, listening in. What else you got for me? Oh, tech situation, but
oh, that grab not quite working out. And the sour hit it back here.
Yeah, that just sent so up. That was like insane. Like you couldn't even have convinced me that was supposed to be an up back there.
Yeah, definitely.
I almost said up air. That's how silly that angle was. Oh wow, just jab around grab is, you know, really strong. I really like watching when people have these defined ledge trapping flowcharts. I'm gonna jab the second I see some movement. Oh, it didn't hit. That means they probably rolled. And you grab that roll, right?
Yeah, the closest you can get to reaction ledge trapping and ultimately. You set out your meaty option, react to that if it lands. If it doesn't, then you go to assess from the situation.
Right.
Now, I'm liking these. You know, I was talking with Jalen in the last block about how Mario's going for like the Dojo Fireball is kind of cheesy as a recovery thing, but pivoting all his jumps and how maneuverable arrows are is actually a pretty good like way to get back on stage.
Oh wow! I was surprised that stock went because I mean, I don't know. I just didn't look like he was ready to die. He just kept going. And here we go. You know, this is a big lead for Mante. I think that sour up air should have kept the combo going. But Lapancake is fighting out of the corner. You know, I'm up in the Season 5. This has been an interesting game. You know, Pit and Roy, I think, are two characters that are interesting to watch at least. And I've been liking the way that the arrow play has been going on. And I think that, you know, I don't think you're going to get him to 130 again and just, you know, take that stock. You got to find the stock now if you're...
Oh, no.
That's what we're talking about is the problem. But yeah, I think in order for Lapancake to win that game, you find that stock organically, and then the next one, you find yourself an arrow edge guard. It's just it's a big mountain to climb to kill Roy when you're not a very heavy character, and he's got that Roy kill power. You know, he can rack up damage, and he can find stocks like no other.
Yeah, well, I'm no Pit expert. But what I would like to maybe see is Lapancake really assert those burst options, those dash attacks, those dash grabs, because Pit has very fast burst options, and decent combos off it too for dash grab. And then from that point, use that space from Mante respecting those burst options to get things like down tilt, because down tilt, that's what facilitates Pit to get these reset situations with up smash, with platform tech chases, to get earlier kills potentially. So kind of working that game plan into Pit's win conditions from your normal neutral options. That probably is where I might like to see Lapancake progress his gameplay. And,
you know, to touch on the other Pits that play, if you watch Zachary play, he just runs at you and he will short hop nair. That move is so safe and it's super active. And if you try to like jump out of shield, for example, too early, now you just got hit by short hop nair, right? Yep. And we didn't see too much. You know, we saw a lot of you trying to space, you know, shooting arrows and stuff. But like, let's either dial back and try and use that spacing like you talked about, or you push the dial forward a little bit. I think you were operating in this gray area that ended up not working out for you as much, right? And I think you could have found some more games, you know, maybe one, maybe even the whole set, is if you mixed up, you know, okay, I'm playing back, suddenly, wow, you know, I'm bursting with this nair. That's hard to deal with, especially because Roy's out of shield. Like, he has a pretty strong up B, that armor, right? But, I mean, who cares about getting Roy up B? At the end of the day.
It does like 20-something% though.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, you got people who are like, you know, Mega Man can kill you out of shield.
That's true. Yeah, Metal Blade.
Bear, Metal Blade Z drop. People coming up with these footstool techs. DK can kill you out of shield now.